Barzakh. What happens the moment our eyes close in this world forever? It is the question that haunts every human soul. We prepare for worldly journeys that last days or weeks, but what preparation have we made for the journey that begins in the grave? This is not a matter of speculation or philosophy. Today we describe the realm of Barzakh, the intermediate state between death and the day of resurrection, exactly as it was described by the one who spoke only the truth, Prophet Muhammad. Based on authentic sources, the journey begins immediately after the soul leaves the body. Barzakh is the waiting room of eternity. The Prophet revealed a chilling reality. The very first experience in the grave is the connection to the world you just left. In Sahih Bukhari it is mentioned that when a person is buried and their companions turn away, the deceased actually hears the sound of their footsteps leaving the graveyard. You are now alone. Furthermore, we are told that the grave has a squeeze. The Prophet mentioned in Musnad Ahmad that the earth presses closer. Even the righteous believer will feel a small squeeze, but it will then become easy for them. For others, it is the beginning of terror. Once the burial is complete, the solitude is broken by two terrifying visitors. The Prophet described them as two angels, black and blue in appearance. Their names are Munkar and Nakir. They sit the person up for the ultimate examination. There are only 3 questions. They are simple in this life, but in the grave, only true faith allows the tongue to speak them. They ask, "Who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is your prophet?" Your fate in Barzakh hangs entirely on the answers to these questions. For the believer, the one who lived a life of tawheed and obedience, Allah grants firmness. When they answer correctly, a herald calls out from the heavens confirming their truthfulness. Their Barzakh becomes a place of immense comfort. The Prophet said their grave is widened for them as far as the eye can see. It becomes filled with radiant light. A window is opened directly onto Jannah, paradise, bringing its fragrant breeze and sights to them. How do they wait for Judgment Day? The Prophet beautifully described in Musnad Ahmad that they are told to sleep like a newly married bride, in complete rest and tranquility, eager for the final hour to commence, so they may enter paradise fully. But we must seek refuge with Allah from the other outcome. For the disbeliever or the wretched sinner, when asked the 3 questions, they will stutter, crying out, I do not know." A herald from heaven declares their falsehood. For them, the grave becomes a prison of terror. The Prophet said, a window is opened to Jahannam, Hellfire, and its searing heat and scorching winds comes upon them. The grave tightens violently until their ribs interlock. The Prophet described a horrifying punishment in Sahih Bukhari. An angel strikes them with a hammer so forcefully that the deceased lets out a scream heard by every creature on earth except humans and jinn. They remain in this state of darkness and torment. This is the reality of Barzakh. The Prophet Tirmidhi summarized it perfectly in one profound sentence. The grave is either one of the gardens of paradise or one of the pits of hell. The souls remain in this state, the believers visiting one another, the martyrs' souls roaming paradise as green birds, and the wicked suffering, until the trumpet is blown for the final day of judgment. May Allah save us from the torment of the grave and make our graves gardens of paradise.